Nice 17-inch redfish to start the morning. Nice 17-inch red to start off. Beautiful. In the box. Alright, you pretty much can't get any simpler ingredients than today's. For blackened redfish and blackened speckled trout. We've got olive oil, butter. We got some blackened seasoning. This one's from Mark's Wholesale here on the West Bank. It pretty much doesn't matter. You know, just use one you like. You can see how this one is. A lot of salt, pepper, and all. So, and of course your fish. So we got some fresh speckled trout and redfish. It was swimming this morning. Caught today. Alright, since I'm blackening redfish and speckled trout today and I got some big fillets, a 10-inch skillet or a Dutch oven really wouldn't do. So what I have here is I have a fish fryer. It's about a 2-inch deep cast iron pan that fits across both burners. So these are made in the 1930s by Chicago Foundry. They're really hard to find, and it's great for frying a bunch of fish, hush puppies or whatever, but it's excellent for blackened redfish because of the big surface area. I can lay long fillets in and flip them easily. Okay, we got our fire started. Now we're going to add some olive oil. We're going to add a pretty good amount. Okay, once our oil starts to get hot and smoke, I'm going to add a good portion of butter. We want a good amount of olive oil and butter. So these are some redfish fillets that I caught this morning. What we're going to do is we're going to very liberally pack the seasoning on these. Coat them thoroughly. You can see our butter's brown and smoking. Take these two redfish fillets. This was a 17-inch redfish. I like the smaller ones for doing this. So as you can see, our butter and olive oil is smoking. We want to get it smoking hot. Then we're going to take our fillets and drop them in. We're not going to fool with them. We want them to brown up real dark on one side. You can see the fish starting to pull up on the edge there. Flash a little butter and olive oil on the top. See, once the whole fillet will move like that, we want it to really darken. You can see why you don't do this inside. It'll set off every smoke alarm in the house, and your wife will hate you for weeks. So I got my big super king size spatula here. Probably could have let that go a little longer. There we go. See, this one's nice and blackened. So these are both pretty much done. Flip them one more time just to see. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful quail. You see them just getting crunchy and all that butter and olive oil. So there you go. It's that simple. Blackened redfish. Nice crispy crust on them. Couple speck fillets. This was a 2 3/4 pound speck caught this morning, and we'll really take and hammer it with the seasoning. I mean, really pack it in there. Get plenty of seasoning on it. Don't knock the camera over seasoning it. With tons and tons of seasoning on it. So you can see the oil starting to smoke. Had these fillets in paper towels, patting them dry. Big, beautiful fillets. Get all the seasoning we can to adhere to it. And I just pat them dry and put the seasoning on dry. No batter, no flour, nothing. Just dry seasoning. So you can see our oil is really smoking there. It's smoking hot, hot as you can get it. The cast iron will hold heat for you too. So once it's really good and hot, we'll melt some butter in. My Super Duty spatula here. So a lot of people don't know it, but a speckled trout is the same family of fishes as a drum. There's a red drum, a black drum, and speckled trout. They're all the same family of fish. So here we are, smoking hot. Lots and lots of seasoning. And we're just going to let this stay on one side for about 5 minutes. 3.5 to 5 minutes. You'll see it starting to pull away. This is a real thick fillet here, so it's going to take a little while. And once again, like I said, you can see all this smoke coming up. You definitely don't want to do this indoors. It makes a hot, smoky mess. Once the fish has a crust on the one side, you'll be able to tell if it'll see how it'll move in the pan. So that's a good sign there. All right. This is a thick fillet though. I'm gonna let it keep going on that one side. Looks like we're getting a nice char around the back side there. Use my super wide barbecue spatula. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful blackened fish fillet there. Ooh. Okay, let's see what these big specks look like on the other side now. Oh yeah, boy, that is beautiful right there. That's what... Boy, it'll take your breath away. That's what you want. You want that heavy char on it. Just like that. You see the fish flaking, falling apart? That's exactly how you want it. It's not burned, it's just blackened. We'll do a few more fillets. Well, when you put them down, that seasoning takes your breath. Woo! Get my Super Duty spatula there. Blackened speckled trout. Beautiful fillets. Alright, now that we're done cooking, get us a little fork out here. So here's our blackened speckled trout. And that's what you want. You want a blackened crust like that. Boy, that is good. And it's not burnt, that's just the seasoning's taking color. I'll eat these 3 fillets in no time. And if you catch enough fish, you don't need a side dish. That's one of my favorite jokes. French fries are for people who don't catch enough fish. So blackened redfish and blackened speckled trout. Do it outside, or you'll have a smoky mess in your house.